I'm sitting, I'm sitting here thinking in my mind about some of the thoughts that God has put in there recently. When I did that Queen of Heaven and described her as being Eve. Now think about this. This is pretty incredible thoughts. I mean, God has a lot of fun in our imaginations with us, doesn't he? So I was laying here and I'm thinking about the Ten Commandments, where God, one of the commandments was, don't covet another man's wife. Now, why would he put that in there? I mean, when God created Adam and Eve, the Bible tells us that he did not give women to angels. He gave women to man. Okay, that was his plan because they were going to reproduce. But, the angels got jealous of that. Remember in Genesis chapter 6, they coveted, they looked at those women and they wanted those women for themselves, and they were willing to give up their estate. They were willing to give up their place in heaven. I mean, it must have been quite a pull in order to come down onto this earth and to procreate with these women and bring forth the Nephilim, the giants. But now think about this. This is too much. Think about when Satan or the Nakash or the Seraphim, whatever, when he got a hold of Eve, when he saw Eve, and that God, God had made this Eve for this Adam, not for him, for Adam, but he coveted another man's wife. He coveted. Hence we get the commandment, thou shalt not covet another man's wife. So imagine now, she must have been absolutely the most incredible being ever, because there'd never been one created like her before. I mean, this is something completely new to the angels, completely a new creation. So he's looking at her and he's like, wow, I gotta have her. I've got to have her for myself. Adam, you're out. I'm gonna get her. And the way that I'm gonna get her, I'm gonna offer her godship. I'm gonna make her a god. And that's what he promises her, and he does. So it was almost like it was love at first sight. The Nakash fell in love with Eve, wanted her, coveted her for himself, and took her, managed to seduce her and take her for himself. And reproduce. He wanted to reproduce. He wanted to reproduce himself. But of course, it didn't turn out. It didn't turn out so great, did it? And of course, Adam. Of course, Adam, being a type of Christ, when he saw what happened, he loved her. I mean, he was made in the image of God. He loved his wife, and he was willing to fall with her when she fell. And now we have today, he loved the Nakash, Satan, Seraphim, whoever this was in the Garden of Eden. Anyway, he loved this woman so much that he made her the Queen of Heaven. And he's never gotten over her. And that's what I'm thinking the sun is. When you worship the sun, the moon, and the stars, you have Nimrod but he died, see. Nimrod's out of the picture, but you still have the sun representing him. So you have the sun, but actually it's Satan. When they worship the sun, it's Satan. And the moon, which is Eve, and Tammuz, which is his son, which was Cain, or the Antichrist, So, and he has built, in memory of her, the religion that he has now got, where they're the feminine and they are worshiping the Queen of Heaven. So anyway, these are just some incredible thoughts that I was having. I thought I would share. God bless.